The World Health Organization did an interesting cross-cultural experiment. They did the cross-cultural applicability study of dependence diagnoses. Got a lot of leading practitioners in the United States and around the world. Their hypothesis was, like yours, when you use the word physically addicted, that there are certain characteristics of alcoholism that are physical and some that are psychological. And they said, we'll go around the world and we'll see how people respond to alcohol and drugs, and when they get in trouble, how they define it, how they behave, and we'll see which are culturally bound and which aren't. In fact, they couldn't find anything that wasn't culturally bound. Even the things that they felt were physically based, like tolerance, turned out to be incredibly divergent from culture to culture. I have a little pet theory. The human mind is incapable of comprehending the degree to which its experience is determined by the social and cultural groups of which it's a part. We just are not able to do that. When we do something because everybody around us does something, we just think that's reality. But in fact, the reality of alcohol and drug use around the world is so remarkably plastic and fluid and diverse and changeable that any attempt to lock down the symptoms into something that looks like a medical cookbook will never succeed. And the more we know about it, the more obvious that is. DSM-4 should really pack up its bags and go home in many ways, based in terms of the dependence criteria. The World Health Organization has its own diagnostic categories, ICD. They should quit now because they've now determined that everything they rely on is totally culturally defined and variable. But they won't. They won't quit because they'll go home and they'll basically say, well, everybody here thinks that this is alcoholism and this is addiction, and if you drink this much, you'll have this reaction to it, so that must be right. Well, let's put it in our manual.